Hey, good morning. So today's Sunday morning. So we're leaving today. Last couple days was rainy. Did a few projects. Kind of packed up at my mom's house that my family was staying at while I was at work. So just finalizing that. Not an early start today, but we're gonna start the adventure today. Start driving somewhere warm. And I don't know how much filming I'm gonna do on the way down. We'll try and do little excerpts, but it's just gonna be at least the first 3 days is just gonna be long travel days, just trying to get from cold to warm. But anything interesting comes up, I'll try and film that for you. Otherwise, pretty exciting. I mean, I don't know. It's not as exciting as last year was our first year. This is a different excited. But I don't know. It's like it hasn't hit us yet. But I think once we're all in the RV with the family and everything ready, packed, and good to go, it's going to be quite the excitement at that time. All right. Check in with you later. So after a lot of this, I didn't record a lot of the driving down, but I figured I'd give you a bit of a snippet here. So this was pretty much all our travel days. We did a bit of homeschooling. Kids were obviously plugged in a little bit like most kids are when you're driving, and just made our way. Let me catch you up. So this morning is Friday, November 22nd. We left Canada on Sunday, November 17th. So almost a week ago, and we're in Mobile, Alabama. So the drive down went okay. Generally speaking, we had good weather. The only thing that didn't happen to me last year that's happening to me the last couple days is I'm flat towing the Jeep, and for some reason, every time I'm getting to my destination, the battery on the Jeep is dying. Is going dead. So I didn't have that last year. I did some reading a little bit online and spoke with a friend and fellow traveler, and supposedly he's got a charger on his battery that's supplied by power from the RV. And also I read online that some Jeep original batteries tend to die quite quickly. It's not the best quality. So I'm going to do a bit more research, and I'll do a video on the install. So I'm probably going to switch the battery out, and I'm probably going to put a charger that's supplied by the RV. But that being said, the rest of the drive went well. So now today is our first day of doing an activity. We're going to go visit the USS Alabama and the other there's a submarine and planes, I think. So I'm going to bring you along for that. And we're kind of excited. It's nice. It's early this morning. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. It's a little brisk, but I'm still outside in just a fleece. So I'm excited for today. So come along and check it out with us. Hey Jojo.
Hi.
How are you? All right, we made it. Check it out. I've been wanting to come here. We did a trip in 2019, and I wanted to come here, and we didn't make it. Then last winter, we came for a trip, and I wanted to come here, but we didn't even come close to this area. Now finally, I guess 2019, 5 years in the making, we're here, and we're gonna get to tour the USS Alabama. There's a bunch of aircraft here. It's $30 to park with the RV, but it includes one admission, so that's pretty cool. And so excited. Can't wait to go check all this out. So we're just finishing up a few things with the RV, and then we're gonna go scope this out, and I'll try and see if I can do some filming. I don't know if I'm allowed. I'm guessing I'm gonna do it until I'm told not to. I'll try and take you guys along and show you a couple of things. All right.
So there she is in all her glory. You know, looking at it from outside was one thing, but as you step on board this vessel, it's a very humbling experience. You know, if we get to travel today as a family and do all the adventures that we're doing, it's because a long time ago, some people sacrificed their lives and their youths to defend that right. And today we get to kind of pay honor to them a little bit by spending time where they were and seeing how they lived their lives and paying tribute to that and teaching our kids, you know, where all this freedom comes from, where this world we live in, the cost of that, and what life was like back in those days. So it was really important for me to do this with them and to kind of have them experience that. What are you seeing, Clara? Tell us. Where are we?
We're seeing the cannon.
So this is all inside a cannon.
No, because the cannon, technically, yeah, but that's where the people were for shooting the cannon. So technically, we're not in the cannon, but
We're not in the barrel, but we're in the cannon.
yeah,
Where the guys used to shoot the cannon.
yeah. So
Really complex. I didn't think, you assume a cannon, it's got a trigger, but a lot of gauges, I'm guessing communication, aiming.
Automatic. You have to press the button and it's gonna auto elevation right gun.
Dad, oh, it's a shoot. Dad,
Ça devait être placé.
can go up here.
So there's our home away from home. It was kind of neat to see it from the ship. We're next to it. It's our whole house, and it feels big, but looking from a big ship down to it, it seemed very small comparatively. Inside, there was tons of exhibits. It was really neat. It was well done. We got to see a lot of uniforms and articles from that time, and it kind of explained where everything came from. The kids got to play around a little bit, but they're always learning without even thinking about it. Captain's dining in port.
Yeah.
Captain's cabin, pretty swanky. His uniform. Very cool. You could easily get lost on this ship.
The dance floor. Dance floor.
Does it say what you said?
Dance floor.
I can only imagine standing on this deck, the amount of noise that was created with every single gun firing, every cannon firing, people running everywhere, people injured, screaming for help. It was such a humbling experience to walk these places and imagine what people were going through in the middle of the Second World War. Just absolutely amazing.
So even if a bomb hit the boat, this room kept going. And he would have someone at the wheel, someone on the radio, telling him what degree to steer, what bearing. And this is where
Why does it do
he steered. Look how thick the door to that room is. Wonder if I can fix the Jeep with everything in here. So we're starting a second part. This is the engineer level, engineer's office.
This ship just keeps going and going. It was such a large vessel to visit. It took us 3.5 hours to go through the whole ship. It's like a small floating town. And seeing how everybody lived, where they ate, where they slept, where they worked, was just absolutely amazing. To think of all these people living together to make this vessel come alive is absolutely insane. Pressing shop. After our visit of the USS Alabama, we went back to the RV and had a quick lunch and kind of rested up and got ready for the next part of our visit. Now, as large as the USS Alabama was, it must have been a different challenge to be in a submarine. So small, so compact, far underneath the water. Just a different challenge altogether, nonetheless brave and nonetheless interesting to visit. It was really neat. Walking through here kind of felt like walking through a rocket ship. It was so advanced for that time. Even for today, I'm guessing it's even fancier now, but there's so many things to learn to run one of these submarines. It just felt like walking through a rocket ship. Just absolutely amazing that these people were going so far underwater in that period of time with these very high-tech vessels and doing amazing things. Mind-blowing.
Quand même beaucoup de monde.
Oui.
Ben oui, regarde, maman, tu vas voir comment il y a beaucoup de monde. T'as vu qu'il y a des lits là? Mais comment ils font pour pourquoi ils sont...
Continue, Julien.
All right, just quickly, final thoughts. Amazing place. If you're in Mobile area, I highly recommend it. Kids loved it. The boat was a little long. The kids got a little bored by the end, but generally, really cool experience. So we're done our first activity of the winter. I'm gonna probably end the video here for this week. So we're gonna head now west. Not sure where. We're having a meeting, the wife and I, tonight to see what is coming up next. So I guess it's going to be as much of a surprise for you guys than it is going to be for me. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the little bell, all that stuff, and follow along for the next adventures. All right, talk to you later. Bye from the USS Alabama.